Hi, this is Joni, holistic health teacher, coach, and human design reader. My intention is to bring you digestible snippets of holistic habits to improve your health and well-being. We need your clear mind, healthy body, open heart, and bright eyes now more than ever. This might be out there for some new to this holistic health journey, or it might just resonate at just the right time. Drawing on a blog post from 2017 that I republished actually, so I'll link that below, I hope this helps you pay attention to your body, listen to it, and learn from it. We can pop an Advil anytime to remedy a headache, or we can get curious about that headache. Have I had enough water today? Am I hungry? Or is there a conversation or a much bigger issue somewhere in my life that I'm avoiding? Sometimes it's that simple, or actually not so simple. Take a moment to get curious. Take a moment to notice. The more willing we are to receive information from the body and be adaptable and flexible, we can find ways to allow our bodies to communicate with us, to suggest a correct or better strategy in life, and to heal ourselves. This is why we must listen. We can resolve so much by deeply listening. I'm still paying attention and self-healing little bits of leftover things. They could also be leftover from injury or age, but as I say, our issues are held in our tissues. But seriously, the body always knows. It couldn't lie even if it wanted to. Like I said, some of these aches and pains are from old injuries or age, while some arise to continually teach us, if we're willing to listen. Whether it's trusting our own response, like someone asks you to go to a party, and you're like, yes. Or you're like, okay, sure, I'll go. Is it a hell yes? Or is it like, okay? Because the second one, that's actually a no. This may not work for every single being, depend on your own individual design, your human design, but for many, this is a deep trust in what the body is telling us. It's that old saying of trusting your gut, trusting our intuition, our deep knowing, our gut instinct. Where I'm going with all of this is that it's actually about handing our agency over to a white guy in a white coat with a white pill to ease our troubles, remedy what we deem to ail us, putting a Band-Aid on what's speaking to us versus taking a deep breath, sitting with yourself, and taking time out to notice what's actually going on. I have a headache. Have I had enough water today? Have I had enough to eat today? Is the stress of my job just killing me? Maybe you genuinely need a pain reliever. Maybe you don't. This is a super stripped down, simple example, but I think you probably understand where I'm going. Ultimately, this is about empowerment, our agency, our deep trust in ourselves, and our deep trust in our bodies. Think about how our bodies know exactly how to heal themselves when we allow them to. We catch a cold, we need to slow down, rest, sleep, take a hot bath, consume lots of warm liquids, avoid dairy and other products that make us congested, and let our bodies do what they already know how to do. Sure, sometimes we need Western medicine. We don't want anything horrendous to happen, and why not let it work for us when it can? But it's still up to us to trust ourselves, to trust our bodies, and it's up to us to take back our power, because we all have it. Like I said, clearly, there are times when Western medicine is king. We break a leg, we're off to the hospital. But why do my hips constantly hurt? Why does my lower back constantly hurt? I'm doing all the things they tell me to do to stretch and become more supple and ease out the kinks from physically working out or what have you. But why do my hips still hurt Why do people often cry when our wise and experienced yoga teachers expertly guide us into a deep hip-opening pose toward the end of class? More often than not, people tear up and they don't actually know why. This is a deep release of emotion tied up in the body. Look for my video on emotional intelligence popping up next to learn more about that. I'll link that old blog post below as well, telling one story that's less severe than many others out there in the world. I basically just had a rash that started on my chest and then suddenly went up my face all the way to my forehead for months and months. It would not go away even after several doctor visits. When I posted that blog, I had a few women come out of the woodwork and tell me their similar stories as well. It was astounding at the time, but also quite validating. I was like, okay, we're on to something here. All areas of our bodies need to move and stay out of stagnation. This includes our voices and our expressions of all kinds. This, as mentioned, is also connected to finding or refining our emotional intelligence. Everything is connected. Thanks for tuning in today. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel to share with others who may be seeking support during this time. And don't forget to share the holistic health love as you go. Thanks again, and be well.